Cause I can't kiss you through the phone, yeah. But you can rub your pussy, make you moan, yeah. And I can't wait till you're alone, yeah. Tell them grabbing up your body, make you wanna bite me, yeah. Room full of money with me, fuck. She ain't fucking with me if you broke. It's crazy what the money make a woman do.
Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. And if you're new, this is Spill the Juice.
Come on, man. You know we're back, man. We've been away for a long time, but it's Spill the Juice again. Today, we got a special artist on, our first ever American to touch the seat of Spill the Juice. So you know today's gonna be lit. But first of all, let me shout out my co-host.
Your boy Jim Busy.
Yeah, let me shout out my other co-host.
Your girl, I'm Lavontelle, of course.
Yeah, and shout out the beautiful, beautiful girls on the panel.
Yes.
Yeah, and let's shout out our special guest, man.
Special guest.
Yes, Sirski, man. It's the young bad boy, King Combs. We here.
Absolutely.
See what's going on.
Come on, guys.
We lit.
First of all, King, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And secondly, congratulations on your performance with your father, the one and the only Diddy, at the MTV VMAs, and he received the Global Icon Award. Honestly, like, how did it feel being on stage with him at that moment? Because I know that is probably your biggest performance with your dad to date.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. That was a crazy moment. You know, VMAs, it's a big, big show, and then he was getting honored to be an icon. And I got to perform like by myself at the award shows before, and like a couple times with him. But that one, like you said, that one was like the biggest and like the most like I had to really perform with him, like really rapping the verse. So it was crazy.
Do you have to rehearse a lot for that, or is it just natural? Cause
yeah, we had to rehearse. We definitely had to rehearse. But I ain't gonna lie, the last part, the More Money, More Problems part, we just threw that together last minute. That was like
natural.
That was like the day of. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I need to touch on this because it's just been announced.
Okay.
Your dad has been given the keys to New York City.
Yeah,
Like,
What does that mean, though?
what? Yeah, tell us.
you got shot. You got to take a shot for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I clap for that.
We're from London.
And wait,
so
I forgot
you
to
need
tell you,
us.
tomorrow, guess what I'm about to do?
What?
I'm getting the key to the city, too.
Nah,
No, congratulations, man. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Nah, yeah, we gotta take a shot to that. You're right. You're right.
Absolutely.
Oh, yummy.
You're right. All right, who with me? One of y'all with me this time?
Yeah, who's going to take the next shot? Go on, girl.
She's with you.
Victoria's taking the next shot, guys. Go on,
But
girl.
nah, I'm getting the key to the city of Mount Vernon, New York, though, tomorrow.
Amazing.
Pops got New York City,
So
though.
explain
today.
to us, we're from London. We don't have the key to the city.
Cheers.
Explain to us what the key to the city is.
Hold on.
So that one was a bit strong.
But nah, key to the city is basically, honestly, I was surprised when they called me and said they wanted to give me the key to the city. I guess it's just like, yo, the city kind of acknowledges you to always be like welcome there or something like that, you know? But really, it's dope, and I didn't know that I was gonna be able to get that this soon, but I'm hyped.
That's amazing.
So shout out Mount Vernon, for sure.
Congratulations,
Shout out the
bro.
mayor, that's love.
Congratulations. That's a big deal.
But nah, yeah, it's an honor for sure, yeah, it's dope.
Well, what kind of King Combs are we getting today? Are we getting C3 or are we getting King Combs? Which one we getting?
Today I'm feeling a little like C3 today.
Okay.
What do you prefer people to call you?
Yeah. King Combs. Yeah, C3 is dope too. It's really whatever you prefer, you know what I'm saying? Really, C3 is kind of more what like my family calls me, and then I kind of like gave it out to the world with my new EP that I dropped. It's called C3. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out, man. 3 hits on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So, obviously, growing up, you've had a very famous father. Like, would you say you've had a normal childhood growing up?
Nah, I wouldn't say normal. Like, it's definitely been like, you know, crazy stuff in my childhood. It's not really like regular, you know what I'm saying? Like being on different type of stages, obviously, you know, taking trips, but I definitely got to experience like the normal side. Like, I live with my grandma sometimes and stuff like that, with my cousins, so you would get to like see the difference between, you know, when we here, it's kind of different.
How's family life though? Like, you know, you have a new baby in the family.
Oh yeah, shout out Baby Love.
Baby Love is cutest little bubba. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. How is it having a new baby in the family, and like, how is family time? Do you guys get together often as a family?
Yeah, for sure. We try to get together at least like every Sunday, but we always like see each other a lot because we all live in LA. But yeah, baby love is crazy. Like especially right now, just having a little sister. Like when I had my twin sister, when I had my twin sisters was born, I thought that was gonna be the last time I had a sister. So I'm kind of excited to restart the journey.
I love that.
Being a better big brother.
So, touching back on growing up here, like, other artists, they're like driven to change their situation. They might have more of a difficult start or whatever.
Yeah.
But you obviously was born into wealth. Which is,
Yeah.
What keeps you driven, like, to keep making music, stay focused, and keep making bangers?
Yeah. Like obviously, you know, I'm blessed and come from a good background, but really, to me, I would want to do it like myself and like have it for me, and like it be my name and not have to depend on nobody else. And I don't really ever ask nobody for nothing. Like even with my music, my pops never was really in the studio. He never like did no track or got no producers or nothing like that for me. It's all really been like on my own. And once I got the #1, finally like just doing that by myself, I feel like it just feels better than getting it handed to you.
So obviously, growing up the hood, like growing up, I'm not saying the hood, but just growing up in an unfortunate situation, you have your negatives. What would you say growing up famous? What's the negatives from that?
I would say kind of like you said, like, you know, people not really taking it serious because you think like you come from a good background, so they think you may not hustle for it, or you know, people may be writing my rhymes or something like that. Like
Do you
they think
feel
it's
like
not.
you always
me,
have
know
a point to prove?
Yeah, I feel like whatever situation you come from, that's just what life is about. You got a point to prove, and you gotta make it out whatever situation you in. So with me, yeah, like you said, it's kind of like I gotta prove a little bit extra to let them know that.
And you still
know,
feel
it's
like
real.
that now?
Now you got
or
the
not.
keys to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that #1 track as well, so. Do you still feel like that now?
I definitely feel like that now because that's
okay.
I really want to do like way more and be way bigger than that.
I get it.
Touching on your father not helping you, like in regards to the music career, do you think that sharpened your tools and made you like want it more? And also, was it like any time where you thought, oh, just help me, man, like what? Just come and pattern up that shoulder.
Need that feature, like, pattern it.
Well, I mean, we kind of had this understanding when I first started. I was like a kid, and I was saying I wanted to do it, and I understand why we had to understand it, because like if I would have depended on him, then I'll always have to depend on him. And say he lose his touch, then we both gonna be assed out. You feel me? So. Well, he ain't never gonna lose his touch. Yeah. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to depend on nobody, use nobody for a crutch. So sometimes, I'll be like, you know, maybe I need to like pull a couple strings. But then, like, I just figure out another way to just do it myself.
So apart from your dad, obviously he's a massive inspiration.
But he would, don't get me wrong, he would help me if I asked him. You know, that's my pops. It's not like he like, yo, I ain't gonna help you. But yeah.
So apart from your dad, who obviously is a massive inspiration, who would you say musically is like the next inspiration where you look up to, like they've inspired you to just be a musician?
I would definitely say my guys from CYN, like my family I grew up with, my boy Shaq right there.
Shout out Shaq, where's Shaq, man?
Shout out Shaq. Yeah, that was a big inspiration. But newer artists, A$AP Rocky's dope, Drake is hard, Meek and them guys.
I feel like Meek's one of the new, like for my generation, I feel like he's one of the GOATs. Like,
yeah, nah, for sure. He
he's
definitely
like
inspired me when I was like younger,
Yeah,
like
like-
really dope.
But even down to like, you know, you've made a lot of tracks with like a lot of the OGs in the scene. I feel like from the Chris Browns to the Ty Dolla $igns to the, you know, you've made a lot of music with people that I guess are maybe a generation ahead. But what about the people that are in your generation? Like, do you have plans to make music with like, you know, people? I don't know, like say the Hers, the Summer Walkers, the Divisions, these type of people.
Nah,
do you have
for
any
sure,
plans
for
to make
sure.
music with
I
them?
definitely got plans to do a song with Summer Walker. I think she's hard. Who else? Me
I wanna see
Me
it.
and Sway Lee got a new track that's out right now. It's going crazy. But yeah, for sure. Central C, he's out here. Might have
He
to tap that.
is.
Well, who else you rate from England except from Central C?
Skepta is dope. Gigs, I was talking to him today.
Oh.
He's hard. Yeah.
So would you work with any of them artists? Have you got stuff in the pipeline? Or?
Yeah, I definitely would love to work with UK artists. I haven't yet, but I definitely think that's something.
Yeah,
That's gonna
because I
come
saw you
through.
putting up on your snap about Central and you were rapping his lyrics.
Oh, yeah,
when you
yeah,
landed
yeah.
in London.
Got too many guys.
Yeah, facts.
And
He's
then
in
I
a
saw,
Tiffany SUV, but I see how you're coming, man.
Facts.
So, just like obviously your dad, he's an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Is music the only thing you want to conquer? Are you on this? I'm trying to alcohol broadcast platform. I'm trying to.
dominates.
Yeah,
Trying to
nah,
dominate.
yeah, like you said, we definitely gonna dominate for sure. Definitely tap into more fashion, acting. We're gonna start pushing the deli on, make it the #1 tequila ever.
Oh, bring that over here, man. You gotta link up with Spoon
Yeah,
and
nah,
Juice,
we
man.
bringing all the tequila to y'all. Y'all gonna have deli on for the next episode. I'm gonna make
Alright,
sure I got
say
you.
nothing. Alright.
Okay, fashion though. Talk to us about fashion. Influences, like who's your stylist or you got no stylist? What's the situation?
Yeah, no stylist,
No stylist.
but it's a couple people we work with, obviously. But my inspiration is really just like how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to like suit up or something. Some days I might want to, like today, wear a jersey or something like that. I mean, just go out of how I'm feeling. Yeah.
What fashion trend do you hate at the moment? What do you want to
Fashion
put in the
trend
bin?
do I hate? Those big red boots. I'm not really.
They're tight.
what?
I don't like them.
Do you know what? I
Yo,
kind
the
of grew
first
to
day,
like them. I grew to like them.
the first day they came out, I actually did like them, and then it's just like I started seeing people and it just get me mad now.
Even Mario Kart, yeah.
Yeah, it's dead.
But maybe it's because I'm late. I don't know.
Do you follow anyone in your dress sense, or you just dress how you want to dress?
You said what? No, yeah, I dress how I want to dress. Yeah.
Okay. And favorite brand that you're rocking with right now?
Favorite brand? Who Decides War is dope. My boy Murder Bravado. Yeah, shout out to him.
What about in
Who
the
decides?
UK?
That's not in the UK. I don't think
it's
we've heard
not.
of that one.
Oh no, yeah, that's in New York. Yeah, y'all gotta
Is
get
that like
that.
a-
It's hard.
Independent brand, or is that like a big brand, or is that?
Well, it's becoming big. They had a big show in New York Fashion Week, but yeah, it's my boy. That I've known him since like 2017. But a lot of people, like most of the artists, wear his clothes.
Okay, go
So,
on.
do you enjoy like being in front of camera?
Yeah, for sure.
You love it, innit?
I've been in front of the camera since I was young, so
it's just
kinda
natural.
like regular.
But you see, like if you used to just go to the shop, it's just long though, innit? Like you actually can't live like a normal. Like, do you think that is that annoying?
Nah, not really. Cause I mean, I guess like I'm kind of used to it now, so it's like
You just
not
move
really like a
accordingly.
bad
innit?
thing.
But I
But,
think that-
but I ain't gonna lie. Some days when I wanna like hide, then it's kind of annoying.
Just go to the private island, man. Just go.
Do you know what it is though? The difference is like he didn't choose it; it just happened. You know, like
Yeah.
your dad, he created his
Well, could you have, though?
status and his wealth and his fame. Like you didn't; you were born into it, so you didn't even have that choice.
Nah, that's facts.
So that's the difference.
But could you have? Do you feel like if you said to your dad that I don't want that life, I just want to be chilled, do you think you could have chose that life?
Well, yeah, if I wanted to hide, there's people out there that really hide from the camera. If I really wanted to hide, like if I didn't like the camera, or, think it was cool, then I probably would be somewhere hiding or something like that.
What ethnicity would you say you are?
Black.
No, the reason why I asked that was like a lot of Americans would just be like,
Yeah, like you know how you guys say African American, we don't say African British. Like that is not a thing.
Oh wow.
Or African.
Like
Caribbean.
where does like you lot originally come from? Like Jamaica, like like where do you
Or
originally?
places in Africa.
Yeah, Africa.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Would you do those ancestry DNA tests?
That's what I'm saying. I did one of those. That's
What
why
did it
I'm
say?
I'm trying to
did it
remember
say?
the exact things. That's why I'm pretty.
It had
But I know
somewhere
it's in Africa for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
obviously, we know you're balling out of control. What is the most expensive gift you bought your missus?
Probably just like a vacation. It costs like a lot of bread.
What's a lot of bread though? Like, what we talking? Because everybody's a lot may be different.
For the vacay, it was like almost 100.
You know what they say about English guys? we don't spend at all.
Yeah, they're stingy.
No,
they're
I'm
stingy.
word up. They're saying English. They say like English guys don't spend money. Like we don't spend money on girls. They compare us to American guys and say American guys are lit.
I was gonna say they compare it to Americans and they say.
What do you think about that
American
though?
guys
Do you feel
spend
like?
money. Is that true? On their women.
I don't know. I mean, I like to make sure my girl's happy. So yeah.
What does that look like? Covering her direct debits, her bills, her rent.
Yeah,
What's
everything.
What does that look like? Give me examples.
Everything.
So anything she wants.
But girls, do you think
she'll
that's?
come
Do
to you.
you think guys should do that?
Yeah, like I feel like in the UK it's so different. Like men don't want to necessarily pay for everything. It's very different. Like they kind of expect women to pay half and half. Whereas in the US it's like men want to do more.
Not every man.
But not every man. Not every man. But I mean the men I meet.
I like when they don't ask.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He said that though.
She
You said
gotta
it's a
be
red
independent.
flag.
If she independent, she don't ask, then that's like, alright, you want to pay for it then.
Yeah, a lot of women are
That's
independent
right.
these days.
Yeah, but do you I respect a girl that has their own shit together anyway, personally.
No, for sure.
Like, obviously, I feel like when a girl doesn't ask, you want to do it more. When a girl be asking like, it's like, chill. What do you mean
There's
no?
a very fine
Sorry, high
line.
maintenance.
No,
sorry,
there's
sorry.
a very fine line because there's also, if you don't ask, you don't get. So a lot of the women that be independent and doing it for themselves and not asking, they don't get regardless.
That's
so
not
it's like
true.
they might as well ask at this point.
That's not true.
No.
What's the
I
truth?
agree.
I can tell you
That's not
it's
true.
true.
Nah,
I
that's
can
not
tell
true.
you it's true.
What's the
That's
truth?
not
What's the
true.
truth, King?
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have to ask for
I've
nothing.
been there. Yeah.
Trust it.
It's true.
So you feel like if a girl asks, it's
Yeah, I mean,
He said it's a red flag.
they have their own ways to do whatever they gotta do. I would just prefer not ask.
But how would you know what she wants then? That's my thing. How do you navigate that situation? Because say she's getting her nails done.
You listen, innit? You listen. If
well,
you
we
start
got the
talking
key to
about
the
something,
city over here. We know everything.
Everybody's that attentive though.
You have to listen.
Then you need to be really attentive.
Not really.
If
the
she's
girl
not
starts
asking, you're
talking
gonna have to
about
listen to every
getting
single
ahead and you say,
part of
oh,
what she's saying.
shorty, fix that. Get me?
Back.
Any more red flags from you? Like that
Red
from a
flags?
woman?
I don't know. I gotta think about this.
Let me ask you a question.
Maybe bad feet.
Alright?
He loves toes. He loves toes.
Stand up, my nigga. Alright. The feet.
Hey,
You gotta be right. My bad.
this brother loves toes.
Doesn't it?
He loves toes.
Tries to
bro.
act like he
Chill,
doesn't.
man. Chill, man. Chill.
We got something in common, right? Let me ask you a question. What's the craziest lie girls ever told you?
Lie. I don't know, but something crazy is like I seen a girl. She's like pressed her phone one time, and then on Safari she had my net worth.
What did you do from that situation?
Oh no.
I was just like, damn, that's crazy.
So she checked your net worth before she come and saw you.
Yikes.
That's mental.
How did that make you feel?
Yeah, how did that make you feel?
I mean, to me, that was just funny. Like,
Let me ask you a question, girls. Be honest. Have you ever checked a nigga's net worth?
Yeah, because
You not lying. They're lying.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
They're lying.
You know what it is, yeah?
You've never checked a guy's net worth.
I'm guilty, guys.
Go on, what happened? What happened?
Not for like personal gain, just for the pure fact of just checking their net worth. Obviously, it was a footballer, and I just wanted to see how much they earn, and that was it.
What made you do that? What made you do that? Was he flexing and you was like, hold on, like, what's going on here?
yeah, we like the honesty though. Because before you said nah.
She spun the
I was
block.
silent. I didn't say no.
Oh, okay. Nah,
Did that change your perspective on him when you found out his net worth?
Not at all.
No?
No.
I don't think it's I really don't think it's a bad thing though. When I see it, I didn't look at it as too bad.
Okay.
No, I look at it as bad.
Why?
Because obviously my net worth ain't up there yet. But I'm saying if a girl checks your net worth, I feel like they're trying to see what they can get.
I wouldn't say that's a bad thing though.
Really?
No.
You don't think that?
No. Because you might just want to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, but
And also, like, it depends on the girl. If you are in a position where, you earn enough yourself, you might want to exactly match your tax bracket.
This is
So-
P. Diddy's son. I don't want that. Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
yeah, there's a lot of people that probably can't match that tax bracket, but you get the gist. Not for him, but I mean for other people. You might just want to know, like, for the long run, like, is this guy set? Because net worth is built on assets, right, and your wealth. It's not really about, like, what you got on the account. It's more about your wealth. So it's, like, long term. So you're thinking, oh, can this guy be in it for the long run? Yeah. And that's not a bad way to think about it.
You know they're cap.
It's not always a bad way. As long as she has her ish together. If she's a bummy girl, that's a different story. But she needs to be a decent girl to be doing that type of stuff. That's what I think.
If you loved a girl and she cheated, or a girl cheated on you, is there any chance you will take her back?
Nah, probably, yeah, nah.
So if they cheated, done.
Yeah, I think so.
Girls, what do you think? That if you cheat on a guy, do you feel like he should take you back, or do you feel like he could take you back?
Have you been in that
Have you
situation
been in that
before?
situation?
Yeah, you sound,
Say what?
You sound
you
guilty,
sound
man.
guilty, bro.
What did you say? What's the conversation? Have I cheated? No, I've never cheated. Never.
Just for the record, guys, can we clarify what cheating is?
It changes for everyone though.
Yeah, okay, so what's the general consensus here? What is cheating? What is it? In
If
your
your girl book a
definition?
flight and go to a holiday, she's
Yeah, that is cheating.
with niggas, that's cheating.
That is cheating.
Entertaining, doing any of that.
That's different though. Entertaining is just the starting point, so that's cheating to you, yeah?
I mean, like doing shit like that, yeah, like, you know.
Yeah, but say she entertains, but she doesn't act on it.
You may have to do the actual act, but if you do too much, you might as well.
Yeah, like a text back is good. I feel like you're doing the entertaining bit. That means you've got thoughts of doing it. Like,
So
I
you might
remember
as well do it.
entertaining bit is what we see. I don't know, you ain't go see this guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? That's real.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know you ain't go.
So
do
the
you know what I'm
moment your
saying?
head turns, that's when it's cheating.
Listen, if you're my girl, I'm your. That is it. No guy should get your attention. Do you know what I'm saying? What about you? How do you feel about that?
I think cheating for me usually is more physical or long, like going over an extended period of time. So I feel like I can get over, well, I can't get over it, but disrespect and cheating are two different things. So like it might be disrespectful if you entertain someone or flirted with someone, but cheating would be more like you acted on it.
What
Like
about if you was
with
whining
them.
on carnival, whining on gal and that? Is that cheating?
I mean, I wouldn't really be with someone that does that. So if you did it, it would be out of character. So that would be cheating.
I like that.
Do you get what I mean? You need to know who you're with. That's another thing. You need to understand the person you're with and accept them for who they are.
What?
Because people get with people and want to change them.
You've been reading some books, isn't it?
So to make, all right,
I got wisdom, guys. I got wisdom.
let me ask you a question, Mazia, because I'm gonna be real. Like, there's girls could do things to make a man want to cheat. It's real stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So what do you think a guy has to do down to T that makes you never want to cheat?
I need me a little baby who gonna listen. Shout out Kodak.
I'm a man, and I'm gonna say this now. Once a cheat doesn't mean you're always a cheat.
I agree.
Okay,
Facts.
so do we
I
go?
actually agree with that.
Preach.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think you can cheat once and never cheat again. I think you can. I think people can actually change.
They can change, yeah.
Yeah.
I personally think. Oh, sorry. I personally think that you can't stop a man from cheating, but I feel like when girls go out, we get moved to by guys. When you go to restaurants or in clubs, I feel like men cheat because they need validation to make sure that they've still got the game.
I don't think cheating is right. You feel me? I think
It's
if you're in a
wrong.
relationship, that you should be faithful. You feel me?
100%, man. I feel like when you love your girl, you find the one. He's got. You know what I'm saying? Take it from big small. You find the one, you get me. You just gotta call it a day and just
Get the
say
toes
yeah.
out.
Aye. Yeah, man, get the toes out. A little foot rub, though. I like it. I take a foot rub.
Massage your toes.
Yeah,
No,
man.
foot rub's
the
calm.
toes.
That's calm, but the
What?
The sucking toes thing, you're not on that.
Nah, that's what he be doing.
Hey, he looks like the guy.
not guilty, bro. He is guilty.
Don't do that.
He's guilty, bro.
So King, would you say that you're currently in love? I mean, we've seen you and your girlfriend online. You guys are gorgeous, beautiful couple. Are you in love? Yeah. And
Well, you're blushing, man.
what is it about your girlfriend that kind of made you feel like, oh no, she's the one? Because I'm sure you've had loads of girls come up to you, try it with you. What is it about her that's different?
I don't know. I think it's the first time I seen her. I thought she was just different, just off the rip, like OD. So yeah, I think off the rip, I just knew. And that's how I know, like, yo, if she the one, you should know from the first time. You shouldn't have to, like, you know, keep doubling back.
What's next for you?
Next for me is trying to drop a #1 album. Hold on, we don't say trying. We're gonna drop a #1 album at the end of this year. We're going crazy. 3-pack is going crazy, 3 singles. But yeah, we're just gonna keep moving forward, keep making people dance. I'm gonna do some acting.
I see you in the Wu-Tang.
Next Time Cruise. Oh yeah.
How was that?
That was dope. Yeah, that was dope.
Was that your first acting role?
Yeah. It's crazy because right before I did that role, I was just listening to their music like a lot. So
it's like you manifested.
That's why I know like the universe is powerful, like what you manifest.
Yeah. Ladies, I want to hand over to you quickly.
It's very random.
We want it. We want to hear it.
Did you ever move to the UK?
I ain't gonna lie, maybe though. It's kind of fire. It reminds me of New York.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Would you said it in one of your lyrics though about potentially moving to the UK?
Yeah. Jack in the UK.
So would you buy a house in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do real estate?
Yeah.
Oh what?
So you want to be your agent then?
I love that.
That's dope.
I love that.
Now you've performed at the VMAs and everything, where is your next biggest step? Like, where do you dream to perform, or?
I dream to just do like a sold out tour around the whole country, and London and everything. World tour. World tour.
Okay, mine's not a question, it's a challenge. Can you do your best British accent? You got this.
Chain is dancing, isn't it?
He just threw in it and thought that was British.
In it.
Yeah. Like in it.
In it.
Yeah.
What else y'all say?
Go on.
It was what y'all say?
We believe in you. Go.
What was that girl saying earlier?
Ends?
Yeah, the ends. I'm in the ends. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a really big Marvel fan. So, if you had to be like a superhero, what would you be and why? It could be Marvel or DC.
I kind of
anime.
Spider-Man is like my favorite. Spider-Man.
Okay, so what would you do with it if you had to
favorite.
be Spider-Man for a day?
I don't know.
Fly around the world.
Fly around the world. Yeah.
Cool. So, what is one piece of advice that your dad gave to you that you would share with other people now, that you would carry on sharing?
One piece of advice is probably like just to never really give up, because it's gonna be like a million obstacles, and to always like keep your vision first and not let nobody change your vision.
What does success mean to you?
Success? Success means to me is just, making other people happy and spreading positivity really through what you do, and really having an effect on the world in like a positive way.
So you still doing that do-rag line?
Yeah, I got some new.
Is it coming
I got
out?
some new ones about to drop.
Okay. Nice. Where can we get it?
You can get on my website.
Nice.
I'm gonna launch it soon, so I get y'all all the info.
Perfect. And
I'm gonna send y'all that too.
Perfect.
And a new project later this year. I don't got an exact date, but C3 is out right now, the EP. So tune in.
Yeah, man. I just want to say thank you for coming down and blessing us.
Yes, sir.
We
Good
appreciate
looking.
it,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
We all gotta take one more shot, man.
Hey,
Cause I can't kiss you through the phone, yeah. But you can rub your pussy, make you moan, yeah. And I can't wait till you're alone, yeah. Tell I'm grabbing up your body, make you wanna bite me, yeah. Room full of money with me, fuck. She ain't fucking with me if you broke. It's crazy what the money make.